Hey brother, it's 10 o'clock in the morning and I'm still raising a glass to you despite the fact I've got work soon, which I'm sure I'm going to appreciate. I just wanted to say congratulations and I really hope you have a lovely day. I'm really sorry I can't be there with you both. I dressed up smart, especially for the occasion, top half smart, especially for the occasion, and I thought I'd endeavour not to swear through this entire message, because then maybe you'll forgive me for not having shaved. I was trying to work out what to say in this, and I thought, every time someone has a big birthday, you always ask me to write a poem. And last year when it was my birthday, you wrote a poem for me. So I thought the only thing that was fair really to do with this was to write a poem for you. However, as happy as I am for you today, brother, this poem is not for you. This is a message to the Milky Bar kid looking kid with the braces and bad hair too, and this is a message to the red-eyed teenager with the equally dodgy hair, with the shirt and Reebok Classics looking like a total yeah, it's for the brother I grew up with, for the brother I tormented, for the brother I treated like an enemy but thought of as a friend. It's for the brother who once tried to kill me with a dart. It's for the brother that I once tried to kill with a snooker cue. It's for the brother with the big muscles but the even bigger heart. It's not for another brother, don't worry, it's really for you. But you see, this kid was really vulnerable. And this kid had had it rough because he was bigger than the other kids. They expected him to be tough. But this kid was really soft. And this kid was really gentle, even though his little brother must have driven him mental. So this is a message from the kid who always told you he didn't like you, but then did everything he could to try and be just like you. I was never one for short hair, but I wanted to be like you. I bought Ralph Lauren branded underwear to be like you. I turned my music up so loud it would melt my face to be like you. I never even liked drum and bass, but I wanted to be like you. And it wasn't to fit in. I didn't wear shirts and trainers to belong. I wanted to be like you because I wanted to be strong. And I don't mean strong in a physical sense. We all know that's not my style. I only think about lifting something and I have to sit down for a while. I mean, I was reading books while you were exercising. I guess if you look at the pair of us now, that probably isn't surprising. But I saw you cry so many times. More than anyone I know. And every time I saw you rise back up and refuse to let it show, I watched you overcome heartbreak. I watched you overcome addiction. I watched you battle with your mental health issues with conviction, and every time it got to time that I found myself in that position, I couldn't do the same. I wanted to be like you and take pain in my stride, but I could never tell you that because of some stupid sense of pride. So even when I knew your insecurities were eating you inside, I couldn't just say, "You're doing well," or "I'm proud of you." It just wasn't something I knew how to do, so instead of just panic and shout at you, but now you're taking your vows today, I guess I'm finally allowed to say I am proud of you. And I'm sorry it took so long. So this is a message to the kid with the bad teeth and with the bad hair and wonky teeth. A message to the insecurities he feels bubbling beneath, and it's a message to the glaze-eyed teenager with that fresh Ben Sherman shirt for those times when life gets too much and everything just starts to hurt. Every time you think you've had enough, every time you think you're done, stick with it, kid, because you're really going to love who you become. I wish I was there with you today. Congratulations to you both.